Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today, well, we're in downtown Cato Paphos, and we're in a slightly less salubrious part, should we say. Hold on a minute, Miss Ochingrasivi LaBouffe, where are you going? Wait for it, here she is. LaBouffe?
Have you got me?
I've caught you.
Hello everybody, first of all. I would like to tell you a big thank you for watching us, because we feel you with all our muscles. Hello everybody, how nice to see you again.
Now, I can see that you've got those boots on, LaBouffe. Was that what? I'm losing my English. Was for that one someone special?
It was for Mr. Doug.
Mr. Doug. There you go, Mr. Doug.
Hello everybody. And Mr. Doug said that he likes my chichotka dancing.
I'm not sure if Mr. Doug did. I think he did, but I'm not
Really?
sure. Mr. Doug wants us to make another video, which we're going to do, but I think you've confused Mr. Doug with somebody else.
No. I've read his messages today. I haven't. Chichotka was for Mr. Doug, but something else we're going to do is for Mr. Jim and his lovely daughter Tammie. You see, I
Yes.
haven't forgotten.
She hasn't forgotten. Sometimes I have to check her, if you understand. Today, when we were out on our afternoon walk, we were monkeying around, and she was monkeying around as we do, and when we finished monkeying around, a very nice gentleman called Mr. Jim and his wonderful daughter, Miss Tammie, said, "Hey, Miss LaBouffe, Mr. Paul." And we turned round and we saw these wonderful people, and we had a little chat, and apparently he is subscribed to us and he watches every second. We are humbled. We truly are humbled. Now, we understand from the conversation that we had that he's going to be up here somewhere tonight, so we're going to go and see if we can surprise him.
You know, in front of him, if we're lucky to meet while we're taking video, and they are sitting there somewhere, I will dance on live.
Live? What about if there's lots of people watching?
I don't care.
Wow, that's it. The inhibitions have gone. And here we are on Uptown, well, Bar Street as we call it. As you can see, it's in a little bit of a mess. This building hasn't been bought, this building has been bought. It's that building over there, the old Lineker's bar, that hasn't been bought. That's going to be turned into a bar, lounge, bistro. The Kung Fu shop over there has opened. The takeaway apparently is going to reopen towards the end of the season. And as you watched in a previous video, the Marion, how do you say it? Marion restaurant over there?
Mr. Paul,
Yes.
your French is getting very successful.
My French. You don't hear my French, it's quite bad actually. Anyway, but this restaurant has opened. We spotted this last week. Something was going on and it has opened. Very nice Greek gentleman. That place over there apparently again is going to reopen a bit later on. The Nest Cafe there, that's the rear of the Nest Cafe, a very popular cafe, and it's been in Paphos since the beginning of time, so I'm told. This place, apparently, someone has expressed an interest in it, probably because there's a nice little pussycat sitting on a wall. Very cute indeed. There he is. Say meow.
Yeah.
Right, let's get down and see if we can find Mr. Jim.
Okay, we hope too.
We hope so.
We hope so.
So we are approaching the blind side of the keg and barrel. So let's have a look and let's see what we can find.
We are sorry interrupting you, but we are risking to find not only Mr. Jim and his lovely daughter.
Well, I've just found them. There they are. There they are. Live on camera, we have found them. There he is. You all right? There he is.
Hey, great to see you.
You all right? We said we were going to hunt them down, and we found them. Over we go, LaBouffe. There we go.
A big hello.
Oh, hello. Come on.
And this is Mr. Jim's friend.
Why you forget me?
There we are.
No, it's impossible.
Go on.
It's impossible.
How you doing, Mr. Jim? You all right?
Yeah.
Good. We said we'd come and find you. We said we would. Now we've ignored this gentleman. What's your name, sir? What's your name? Brian. That's my father's name. That's a good name. That's a good name. That's a good name for sure. So that you are his greatest friend, so he says. Yeah? Is that right?
Absolutely.
Good.
We've known each other 40 years.
That's a long time. That's a long time, that's for sure. Are you watching the rugby tonight?
No.
No?
Tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow. Whose side are you on?
Excuse me.
Navy.
Army.
He's on the army. He's on the army. You're on the army. So what happens if the Navy wins?
I have to buy.
Why you've got to bet?
No. There's a friend of his who is Navy.
Right.
If I win, he'd buy me.
Yeah.
If he wins, I
You
buy
buy.
him.
That seems
Just
fair.
one beer.
That seems fair.
Yeah, none of this. In the military, you were never allowed to bet.
No, that's correct.
But you could bet on the Army and Navy game, but it only had to be one beer.
Right. See,
And
you
that's
learn
the
something every day. You learn something every single day.
In the army, it's rather like you're not allowed to park on the pavement in Cyprus.
Right, hold on. Miss LaBouffe has just whispered in my ear. She's going to dance the cha-cha. There we go. Off you go.
My upstairs.
There we go. Right, we're going to leave you for a bit and we'll come back and we'll have a drink. We're going to walk down to the plage.
No, we're going for fish and chips in a minute.
Where are you going over there?
Yeah,
The best fish and chip shop in the world.
absolutely.
There she is over there.
And we will come and find you again.
Love it.
We'll see you. Nice to meet you, Brian. Mr. John.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll see you, Mr. Jim.
For about an hour, trying to finish the size of the
Yeah, it's big.
To find me, is it?
We've seen you wandering around and we're going to come and chat to you. Every time we see you, we'll come and chat to you. Because you are a new friend, that's for sure. Right, Mr. John, thank you very much. Come on, LaBouffe. Let's get down here and let's get down to... We'll find you, don't you worry. We'll find you. Ah, right, LaBouffe. Hold on a second. We're going to just get a card out of the pocket. I've only got two hands. Bear with us a while.
He's only got 2 hands, he said.
There we go.
I thought
There we
you've
go.
got more.
I'll go to the fish and chip shop and tell them that there's more customers coming down. There it is, the greatest fish and chip shop in the world. It's called T&J's and it's not far from the Alexander the Great Hotel. And it's the greatest fish and chip shop in the world, that's for sure. Here comes LaBouffe. Come on, LaBouffe, you're going the wrong way.
No? Right.
Come on, LaBouffe. Right, let's just go over and tell them they've got a gang of 4 coming in so that they know. Here he is. We're going to tell them. They can't hear us. You've got 4 people coming over in 20 minutes. There we go. We've just told them they've got 4 more customers coming in for the greatest fish and chips in the world. Now, let's get down to the plage, LaBouffe, because we understand. Hello, you. Hey, dude. How you doing?
Beautiful.
He's waiting for his fish and chips supper.
know.
That's for sure. Right, go on, LaBouffe. What lovely people. Absolute superstars. He was absolutely shocked. Mr. Jim was absolutely shocked.
How did we know that they were sitting
Well, I listened to what he told me,
there? Okay.
because I do listen to what people tell me.
Yeah.
And he said that they were going to go and meet their friend, Mr. John. They were going to go and meet Mr. John,
Yeah, I haven't,
because they've been friends for 40 years.
Oh,
And that's
really?
Mr. John's hangout.
okay.
So I understood that around this time, 5:30, 6 o'clock, probably that's where Mr. Jim would be, and that he would take his wonderful daughter, Miss Tammie, with him, and there they were, sitting away with Mr. John and Mr. Brian. And I'll always remember Mr. Brian because that was my father's name. It's a lovely name, and most Mr. Brians are very, very calm and very, very clever men.
You
That's
see,
for sure.
Mr. Paul, it doesn't matter what name you've got, but
No.
only one thing I know for sure. If we,
Take one of those, thank you.
if we, I've got 2 now.
Yes,
If
choice.
we give to each other a little bit of attention,
Attention.
and a little bit of love in order to make his psychology or the mood, let me say, up. What can be better?
Well, unfortunately, in the world, there's too many people that want to take the psychology of the world down. We're not a political channel, but you understand what I'm talking about. It's a bit of doom and a bit of gloom going on in the world at the moment. But unfortunately, let's let that bus go away. But unfortunately, the doom and the gloom in the world is always there. It's something that's always hidden underneath something. So we try to bring a bit of fun, and that's our goal. If you like us, you like us. If you don't, well, obviously you can go and watch Ben from Bald and Bankrupt, or Johnny, who's now gone back to the Ukraine. Let's cross the book.
My journey is over the ocean. My journey is over the sea.
Is that the Bring or the Bring Back version? Right, let's get across the book.
All.
Right, let's get across this road.
Before learning English
Yes.
and after learning English, but eventually I haven't learned it.
Right, I see. So we're on our way down to the plage to the rear of the Alexander the Great Hotel. We go there quite often because it's quite calm, and the view, well, as anybody who's ever stayed there knows,
Is to die.
is to die for. Very kind tourists, thank you very, very much. They're off out for their evening meal. They understood that we were some kind of superstar, not,
No.
and they moved out of our way. They didn't have to do that, that was for sure. Look at that fort. I'm losing my English because
Why?
of you. Because of you. You stealing it.
Are you in love?
Yes.
Okay. Or you in charge?
Well, both. Right, let's show you the views.
Big charge.
Big charge. Let's show you the view down here. It is a view to die for. Hold on a minute. Those are steps to the booth. There's a much easier way to go down. Let's go down that way. Go on, booth. We like to make it exciting.
I don't care about you, I care about
Yes. Miss LaBouffe worries about the camera, not the cameraman, because she understands the camera is what creates the content for our channel.
Actually, I'm joking. Don't be silly. First of all, I'm just saying it for the fun. But second of all,
Boots are on. Let's take advantage of the boots.
I woke up all the people around.
Ha! Exactly. Right, come on, LaBouffe. Let's get down to the plage. Tonight it's slightly over. He's having a good laugh. He's having a good laugh. He's thinking, what are these two lunatics doing? Lunatics, LaBouffe.
One lunatic is here.
Right, let's get down to the plage and show you, well, it's a strange night. There appears to be dust in the air. The dust appears to have returned to Cyprus, so that dampens the air a bit and takes a bit of blueness away, but the sea is still absolutely beautiful. Sorry, scared the life out of a young lady there. The sea is absolutely beautiful, so if you wait for it, here it comes. It's to die for. Look at that.
It's 2 or 3 colors.
You can see it. It's truly, truly exceptional. That's for sure. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. What have you got to say,
What do you
LaBouffe?
think? If I make Chuck Norris there,
Chuck Norris into the water?
yeah,
Well,
am
I
I going
think,
to be wet?
let's have a look. Yeah, I think you'll be wet. Anyway, come on, LaBouffe. It's time for the big goodbye.
I thought, my God, nearly my heart stopped. I thought you saying it's time to get wet. Thank you all for this lovely time that you presented to us today. We are very happy that somebody are happy about what we do. And we wish you many, many happy moments in the life. We love you to bits. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you for watching. All that's left for me to say is I'd like to say a very, very big thank you to Mr. Jim and to his wonderful daughter, Miss Tammie, and also to our 2 new friends again, Mr. Brian and the superstar, Mr. John. Us and Mr. John, over the coming months, are going to become exceptionally good friends, that's for sure. I'd like to leave you with a final view, using my English as usual, and I'm sure Mr. LaBouffe will do something in the background, so here we go.
A very, very, very big thank you and very good bye-bye.
There we go. Wow, look at that.
Hello.
Absolutely wonderful. There he is. There's the boss himself.
Yeah.
You all right?
Very good. How are you?
You shouldn't drink and drive.
No.
Look at that.
No, opposite.
We've caught him drinking and driving. Look at
This
that.
is Cyprus, my friend. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, you need.
We'll leave you with the view and we'll say goodbye.
This is drinking drive, my friend.
Okay. So